Stay Tuned, and it was done by Bernhard Weltz. And the cast of people that he brought together for this is really an amazing bunch of people. Let me get where I can actually see. People like Roger Glover from Deep Purple, Steve Morse, Mark King from Level 42, Bob Daisley, the Jeff Scott Soto, Dan McCafferty, Susie Quattro, Ian Pace, Steve Hackett, Jon Lord, Ian Gillan, Don Airy, John McLaughlin, just tons and tons and tons of people contributed to this project. And the track that I worked on was called Fading Away. And as I recall, I think I did this track at the Warwick Base Camp in Germany. Steve Bailey engineered me. He always had his recording equipment with him. And Bernhard had contacted me to see if I could play and contribute to this album. And I said, yeah, I'd love to. And so Steve and I just hunkered down in a room, and I put bass on this track. But it's Neil Taylor and Keintner Doka on guitar, Ernesto Gezzi on piano, myself on bass, Bernhard on drums and string arrangements on this, and background vocals. And the background vocalists on this are H. McRobbie, Christina Lux, Dan McCafferty, and Mark King from Level 42. It was just a neat thing. We did this in 2016. And I love getting calls to, work on these different fundraisers and trusts, and knowing that all of our music is really going to really good causes. And Linda McCartney's trust is a wonderful cause. So here, let me play this for you here real quick and then talk a little bit more.
You're wonderful. Bless you. Thank you. We've come to the end of the evening, but there's something that I have to play for you before we go.
There's a light in the sky, over the rainbow in the dark. You fly so high, like the stars in the night. Time just goes by, like summer to fall, the falling leaves. Everyone cries for the home left behind. Music makes us smile, forgetting for a while the tears, the pain, but not at all the memory. Just fading away, follow the route to promised land. Memories stay forever all time. All time.
So this was the Linda McCartney Trust on this. This was a fighting cancer aspect of the trust. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. Stay Tuned is the passion project of Austrian multi-instrumentalist Bernhard Welz. Not unlike other musicians, Welz often gathers his musical friends around to play and sing along with songs he wrote, produced, and arranged. The difference between him and others, however, is that his friends include some of the greatest rock and roll legends of our time. Among the many fantastic others included are Deep Purple's Jon Lord, Ian Pace, Ian Gillan, Don Airey, Roger Glover, Steve Morse, Mark King of Level 42, Steve Lukather of Toto, Steve Hackett from Genesis, Susie Quattro, Dan McCafferty of Nazareth, Jeff Scott Soto, Tony Martin from Black Sabbath, Rainbow's Bob Daisley, Steve Lee, and Mark Lynn of Gotthard. And it goes on with all these different people that were involved in this project. Every track has different groups together on it. And I was real proud to be a part of this. It's always really great. So Stay Tuned is going to be released as CD and digital November 30th of 2018, and Ear Music. All proceeds go to the Linda McCartney Fundraising Center, a charity very dear to the founder of Stay Tuned. So that's that for today. That song was called Fading Away.